Ours. The little...
This one.
Oh, yes.
I got distracted by the first news story on my Google, so let's double check.
Yeah. No, I think
Aquataine's getting a movie.
They already did.
Yeah, they're getting. I can't find my cover, so I can't take it out of the DVD player.
Oh.
That's the one with cut you up with a linoleum knife.
That movie fucking rips. Have you seen it, Meg?
Have I seen it? I don't know if I've seen it.
Oh, you can get the Supra.
You can't, but that's cool.
Troy, have I seen it?
Nobody ever seen the film.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Remember at the end their mum's a burrito?
Yeah. The boys want to get ripped, so they get the exercise equipment, and then the future chicken comes in and goes, thousands of years ago, and he tells the story every time.
Yeah.
It's like, and they all tell him to shut up, and then the Insanoflex comes and sings that song, I like your booty, but I'm not gay. It just says that for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Cinematic masterpiece.
Mastodon played the song at the start. It's a really good song.
I'll dissolve your testicles and turn your guts into snakes.
Like on YouTube, you can watch them like in the studio recording it,
Oh, that'd be
like
weird.
behind the scenes.
That's fucking weird.
That would be a thing to watch.
Did you watch Smiling Friends Go to Brazil?
I haven't even watched all of it.
He's in it. Yeah,
What?
He's
He's
in
still
it.
there?
Yeah, he's
Very
still
good.
there. He hasn't been killed off yet.
Fantastic.
You know when you get like a security text message and it's like a number and you put it into something and it's
Yeah.
like to prove it's you? It's always like 6 digits and I always sing it like he does, like 342-891. That's how I remember it.
And then he spits at the end.
Yeah.
Spits on the keyboard on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is Mr. Frog?
I am a frog.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Ladies and future boys, welcome to part 2 of COVID Cast. Here we are at the finish line. Another free period, of course. But this time we have backup. My name's Toby Paula. I'm joined by producer Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm joined by Mr. Kohler.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
And our own personal glep, Megan Chikatilo.
Yes!
I always forget his name. He's an innocent boy.
Well, let's start there, because it's a controversial topic.
Glep?
Alright? No, Smiling Friends.
Oh.
Because they released their mid-season special. Smiling
Didn't the
Friends.
season finish like months ago?
Yeah, this is a new one while we went for
That's
season 2.
mid-season.
Oh, I thought you meant like mid.
Oh, between season special. So, it's called Smiling Friends Go to Brazil.
Oh.
And
I
some
don't know
people...
how that would go.
Well, it doesn't go up. And that's why some people are mad about it. And other people are like, you don't get it. You see, the thing is, they get to the airport. Spoilers. Okay, because it's probably on HBO Max.
I do like
I
the
think.
fact that you can't have an in-between.
Either we
Either you
spoil
hear
everything
or
or we
you hate
don't.
it.
Yeah, everyone's like that because... So they get there. They get to Brazil. They land at the airport, which is great. Because, like, you see all the people, like, all the crowds, and they're all drawn like weird Smiling Friends monsters. They arrive, and Pim didn't know he was supposed to book accommodation.
Oh.
So, like, they have nowhere to stay. So they kind of, like, sit down at one of the cafes in the airport and, like, try to talk it out and decide it's too expensive. Let's just take a flight home.
Oh.
And that's...
Is that it? Oh,
How long
no!
does it go for?
11 minutes.
They discussed for...
Yeah, they just
Probably 10
bicker.
minutes.
They bicker at each other the entire time and then leave. Now people are like,
That's
that
weird.
was stupid. They didn't do anything in Brazil. And then
But
Oh,
they
so
don't do anything
stupid.
anyway.
yeah, the other people are like, have you seen anything Zach Hagel or Psychic Pebbles has ever done in his entire, like, entertainment career? This is exactly what he would have done.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Yeah, it's
I did not know.
I did not know.
yeah, it's definitely like the bullshit that the Smiling Friends would be doing,
Yeah,
you know?
that sounds.
And some people are like, where's the big adventure? It's like,
eat shit.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
that ain't why,
Sales.
that is not why we are here, sir.
We're here for the biggers.
Here for the beer and bitches.
We're here for the weird cameo of Chills.
Chills.
Number 15.
Oh,
Remember? Have you seen that episode?
no.
He orders
Oh, I
the
think
number
so.
15 at the cafe. It's very funny.
Oh.
What other
I'll
news
show
have
you.
we got as far as stuff goes? What do you-
Batgirl get canned.
Yeah, so last week we said every time we do a news episode, we jinx it because news drops immediately the day after. And we were cautiously optimistic about Batgirl. And within 12 hours of recording, it gets thrown in the dumpster.
But you know how it's because
no.
the test audience said it was shit?
That's what I've heard.
Apparently, it tested the exact same score as Black Adam.
And the Shazam movie. Both of them. They're all in the same sort of amount.
But they're all good, because they're men.
No.
No, we saw
They're
we saw
white.
yeah, we saw a more racist,
Oh.
like Trump orientated conspiracy, but I don't have time for it.
Well, I also saw a bit of script from Batgirl. Apparently it's real. It is like some CW shit.
Oh no.
It's fucking real bad.
Well, I read like a story about it, and I got to like what they said about the film itself. And there's a moment in it, like almost immediately in the article that says Firefly may or may not have been responsible for the death of Batgirl's mother, and I just stopped reading
Oh.
because I hate that every like character has to be like super connected these days.
Yeah, it can't just be I am a hero and that person is bad.
Yeah, and it's always like, oh, my fucking cousin's niece came in and bit my cat, so now I need to protect.
Vengeance.
Yeah, I got a vengeance about it.
Mm.
Because that kind of like makes the character shittier. I think because
They're only doing something because it concerns them.
yeah, it's selfish. It's not a sense of duty to do the right thing. It's now it's up in my neighborhood. I don't. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But
I don't
people
like that.
should kind of get over it because it does really, really suck for all those people that put in the effort. They would
The movie's
still get
finished.
paid,
Yeah,
but it costs them $90 million. If they want to can it, they can fuck themselves up like that if they want. Like,
them canceling
that's kind of the punishment.
them getting rid of it because they said it's so bad makes me even like more curious to find it.
Yeah.
Because they released Suicide Squad. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I need to know.
But they need to get their shit together because everyone's like mad at them. Like, you'll can that, but you'll keep the Flash movie with that psycho and the blonde lady who's mean.
Amber Heard.
You mean Amber Turd?
No, we have a
fired
new
from
name
the
for
producer
her, but
corner.
we won't say it in front of Kyle.
It's got the C word in it.
And,
You have to sign on to our Patreon to hear us say the C word. That's exclusive content.
Amber Curd?
No, similar. Because there's a rumour she might be the Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four, so there's like a quote from The Boys that gets used a lot.
That's a good show.
That's such a good show.
I don't know about you, but to refer to the woman's area with the C word, straggly, like, nasty pubes every time. That's not an appealing
No,
vagina.
that's like muff.
No, but not like that. I'm talking like sad stubble.
Oh.
Like I shaved for a date like 4 days ago and now I've given up hope. You know, that kind of look? Yeah. So
The Batgirl movie, though, it probably would be shit, but just fucking release it. It doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't.
You've already made it, just dump it on
Yeah,
HBO
you've already
Max
spent
and
the
forget
money,
about
why
it.
not try to get a little bit back? Even if it does suck, more people will go watch it.
Put out a pop vinyl or something, who gives a fuck, it's cool.
But,
And we're missing out on Brendan Fraser as Firefly.
ugh.
My boy, he celebrated his fucking birthday on that set.
Is it true?
They're negating his birthday.
Is it true that the hit TV show Riverdale ends with Cheryl having Scarlet Witch-like powers and using the power of her like healthy lesbian relationship or something?
I don't know, but let's talk
evil?
about it because that shit is connected to Sabrina. Sabrina featured an episode that also featured who's the dude who eats the souls in Mortal Kombat?
Shang Tsung.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shang
he
Tsung's in it.
just lives there, and it's like their uncle or some shit.
Yeah, and he's still like playing the same character, so Mortal Kombat is now attached to Riverdale. I'm thinking for the final season, we just have them all engage in Mortal Kombat and just leave Riverdale with one lone survivor.
I dropped off Riverdale and everything that I hear about it from like season 3 onwards is just wild.
It's fascinating to me because it's technically accurate. Archie books are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he
Well, that's
fights
good then.
Predator.
He died defending a homosexual boy. He got shot.
Oh,
He teamed up with Punisher.
Oh.
He went to fucking space, presumably. Like, the amount of weird Archie comics it's shocking.
Yeah, because don't they get like superpowers and shit
Yeah.
in this show?
Yeah, but they do that in the comics as well.
I'm trying to find out.
It's one of
What
those things
happens, yeah.
where it went for too long.
yeah.
And it went during a time when they were trying to do, like, the comics shifted from being...
Well, Archie was around and then it fought its way through the Golden Age, the Silver
but
Age.
that's what I'm
sci-fi stuff,
saying.
and
It went
the
from
dark,
being,
gritty
like,
blondes.
a boy living his life
Trying to pick
into
between biddies.
trying to be the superhero into trying to be... Like, they tried to go through all the different...
They did a zombie
changes.
apocalypse because, like, Walking Dead and shit was around. Right.
So I've learned so far there's like a comet is going to hit Riverdale.
Oh, sick. They should...
Yeah,
God.
Cheryl levitates from the ground and defends Riverdale from Bailey's comet in long leather red coat resembling the Scarlet Witch.
Cool. Just straight
I watched
rip it
a
off.
video of it today. It was funny.
Fantastic.
That's awesome. That's
Okay,
another
okay,
one of
I
those
wanna-
things where it's like, I gotta watch it to do, like, a podcast episode about it, and it's gonna be, like, furious.
What else have we watched?
Well, there's been a TV show. Look, I've been trying a lot of things. Like, I tried F is for Family, I tried, Amazing World of Gumball,
What
I tried
about,
the third one, but none of them are really
Fuzzbar
sticking
or
with me.
whatever it's called.
Freddy Fazbear?
No, the new show. You know how like Brickleberry and
Paradise
Paradise PD are
PD.
the exact same? It's like, what if Paradise PD was kind of in space and a different universe?
Oh, they're doing Space Art.
Have you not watched this?
No.
Oh, it's
It's
actually
called
alright.
like Fazgar or some shit. It's just the same shit humor, and
No,
the
man,
same
I've been-
voice acting.
I've been
but-
making a start on the old Beavis and Butthead reboot. Have you seen the new movie yet?
No.
No? Alright. So I even wrote some stuff down. I'm probably overthinking how the Beavis and Butthead cinematic universe works. Off to a good start. But the movie Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe retcons the previous reboot and sets up the boys leaving 1998 through a wormhole and re-emerging in 2022.
Wasn't it the movie?
That's the new movie. But that movie's literally built to justify the new series.
No.
Because the story is built around them getting to the present and getting their old house and stuff. So it's been 24 years. So I find it weird that some of the returning cast is there. Like, we watched an episode with Mr. Van Driesen in it. He just has, like, some bags under his eyes now. That man's been teaching for 24 years.
I've been
It's
teaching
fine.
for 5 and I've got more than bags.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're falling apart. In 5 years, this guy's been cruising for, like, 5 of those.
That's just like the Albus Dumbledore meme, and everyone's like, what
Very
happened
good
between
company.
these years? Teaching happened between those years.
Yeah, same with Mr. Anderson. Like, they don't age much. And I know I'm overthinking it because it's Beavis and fucking Butthead. But it's really weird. I'm definitely following a canon that I don't need. It also retcons out the good one where they were watching, like, MTV when it wasn't music videos anymore.
Ah.
So it's like the boys watching, like, 16 and Pregnant just being confused.
But the ones when they watch film clips, everyone thinks they're very funny.
They're hard to track down now. I've noticed Paramount Plus in Australia has the one with the copyrighted music videos on Paramount Plus. Kyle saw it. Like, there's maybe like a dozen episodes of the entire series on there.
Hmm.
And I'm assuming
I've seen
it's
the
because of music
Pantera
videos.
one.
Like, season 4 has a single episode in it. Yeah, but they do, now they obviously do, like, shitty, popular YouTube stuff. And they still do music videos, but not as much. I learned that the girl who sings some of the parts in that Light It Up Like Dynamite song is a South Korean boy.
Oh,
Because that's a BTS song. I didn't know that.
wow.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
every single
wait, yes.
person in that song is BTS.
Yeah, but I only knew
She
it.
sings
I only know it from like the phone commercials.
Ah.
I thought it was a lady.
No, it's like multiple men.
It's a bunch of little.
Yeah, Toby
bunch of
realised
little
and he was
fellas.
like, what? And I was like,
I was wrong.
To blow.
Show still feels good though. Like the boys crash into things that now that weren't around in the late 90s. Like the series starts with them fucking up an escape room. And, you know, episode 2 has them doing farmers markets.
We
and
have
shit.
one in this town, and it just looks like a dude's house.
Probably
in a
is a dude's
shit
house.
part of town. So it's like I'm not going there.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's classic Dumb Beavis and Butthead. I'm glad it feels genuine even if the animation is digital and clean. The only other moment I wanted to talk about being weird is how strange it is that Beavis has his own adventure in one of the episodes called...
But he normally does, because he's Cornholio.
Yeah, but he's always got Butthead with him. Like, this is the first time I've seen an episode without both of them.
yeah, it's only him.
Yeah, it's called The Special One.
Yeah, well, if it's
And
only...
And a dumpster fire tries to get him to better himself. And then at a certain point, he just dobs on the fire and it gets put out.
Oh.
You right? So it
Yeah.
happens. Yeah, it's very kind of jarring because they're like a Jay and Silent Bob. They're like a Jesse and James.
Yeah.
You know, they're a peanut butter jelly kind of team. It's weird to see them not hanging out.
We've been watching a lot of Family Guy, and when you said peanut butter jelly, it just, yeah.
God, that show sucks. We've been watching it, and it doesn't get good.
Nah, because it's all worth it. Because like at least 5 or 6 people got like R.I.P. Brian Griffin tattoos.
Oh, wow.
But he's
Very
like the
good.
worst character in cartoon movies.
He fucking sucks. But yeah, they killed him, and a bunch of people mourned his death, and
But
they
they
brought
brought
him
him
back. Fucking assholes! I love it.
Yeah. They
Um,
would have waited for somebody to tattoo it on them and then gone,
yeah, they waited until I saw a single Instagram post about it.
Yeah.
We've been watching Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
That's a good show.
They don't blind people enough. Half the time they don't even have the razor blade in their hat. But
Yeah, but
that's
they've
okay.
done it like 6 times maybe.
Well,
over
in like
whole
the 5th
series.
season, and that is
Yeah.
like their entire thing.
Hmm. And when they do it, they don't always say like by order of the Peaky Blinders.
I don't think they have to.
I think they
I think
should,
the whole point
though.
is they blind people with their peak.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they should do the "You Failed This City" bit.
There's too many famous people in it, but
Yeah, everyone wants to be in them.
like Scarecrow's hanging out with Draco Malfoy's mum.
Sick. I like when you just think of people as their other characters.
Yeah.
It makes it fun.
Well, one of them's like a cockhead from Game of Thrones, but I couldn't tell till we got a haircut.
Speaking of like film and television you're a fan of,
Oh,
in my feverish soul searching, in my fucking peyote quest that is just being kind of sick, I watched Sex Drive again because the uncut version is just on YouTube.
Oh.
no,
If you're Australian, I think.
the version we had.
Yeah, the good one.
Like,
That's
they
what I
just
was-
like get a girl naked to just like stand in front, like green screen her in.
That's kind of what
Like
I
she'll
wanted to
just
bring
walk
up.
past and just like show you her boobs and then walk away. But
It
the
is
movie's
by
just like in
far
the background.
The
That's
most
dumb.
justified uncut film I've ever seen. Like, for those playing at home, it's a typical, like, horny teenagers go on adventure movie.
But
It's your American
the
Pie, some
older-
road trips, Euro
the
trips.
douchebag older brother is Sonic the Hedgehog's friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got a joke this time around that I didn't get earlier
Oh.
about him being Cyclops from X-Men.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So-
What did they say?
So, for the uncut version of this film, stop me if this has ever happened to you in your movie-going time. It opens with the directors. And
Yeah, just
they're
talking.
like, have you ever had this happen to you? You get an uncut movie and you go to watch it with your friends, only for it to be the same movie with an additional cuss word or tit? Not
Yeah,
this time.
they act it like deliberately really bad.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
Tim and Eric looking ass people. It's
No,
like,
but they're like it's the most awkward thing I've ever seen.
yeah. It's like we've gone out of our way to ensure that you, the viewer, have like an exciting new experience, and we're going to present like boobies. like bare boobies, like these, and the camera just pans, and there's like a woman on steps, so she's about at eye level with, with the boobs.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's great. And then the other director goes, and we're also filled it up with cocks, bare cocks, like this one, and the same joke, like
But it's
he's
like
just higher
this
up
far
on the ladder,
away,
so it's right
like,
there.
It's real close.
That's good cock, John, he says.
Yeah, he does. Is that the joke you didn't get?
No, the one where the brother comes in and the main boy looks directly at the camera and goes, "Oh, it's Cyclops."
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I've never seen another version, like director's cut, like that, and I kind of wish that's what people were bitching about for the Snyder Cut. Like, I want like a bad version of the film.
Well, that's
that
what
has
they said
alternate
about.
takes, outtakes just in the film because they thought those were funnier
Yeah.
than the real line.
Yeah.
So the new Thor movie, they
And
said we're not
Photoshop
going to
it
do a
nudity, like you
director's
said.
cut because they're shit.
See, if it was like
It's
this,
cut for a reason.
I want to see the uncut version that just has a moment where Lady Thor just like gets off of the stools that she stands on to be taller than the other chicks. You know, I
Yeah.
want some of that
I
goofy
have the
behind the
opposite
scenes
issue.
magic. You don't.
I
like
went
it?
from a director's cut to a non-director's cut,
Ah,
and
you
I
s-
didn't know the difference.
You saw Lord of the Rings, but an hour shorter.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
And I rang I'd only ever seen it with my brother-in-law.
Mm.
And so he would just put on Lord of the Rings and was like, this is something that it's pop culture zeitgeist. You have to watch it.
Mm.
And then, I don't know why, I must have been like with a friend or something. And they were like, oh yeah, we'll watch Lord of the Rings. And I'm like, where's all the other bits? And they were
Where
like,
did all
what are you
that?
talking about? I'm like,
What the fuck?
the film's longer than this. Where's
Oh,
the
dude,
part
it's
where
easy.
this happens and this happens? And they're like, no, that's the whole film.
Mm.
And I had to ring my brother-in-law and be like, excuse me,
What?
why did I just sound like a moron? And he was like, I could give you a few reasons. And I'm like, no, hang on. I explained it to him and he's like, oh yeah, because we watched the director's cut. And I'm like,
Is that like the massive,
What?
massive one though? Goes
Yeah.
for like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, that's the one she.
that's the only one I know of.
We're not allowed to watch Lord of the Rings because our friend is going to force us to watch the trilogy director's cut.
Yeah,
So we
that's
need like
all
an
I've ever
entire
seen.
day.
You should go about it really.
And then
like,
I didn't
rudely and be
unsee
like,
it.
oh, this is the
Yeah.
And then when I
prequel,
answer it,
isn't
I was like, but where's the rest
Just
of
be
the
a
film?
nuisance.
Yeah.
Meg,
What
what are you
else?
and me going to get drunk and watch?
Oh.
The Despicable Me and Minions movies. We should record it.
I will happily do a commentary track over that shit. Well,
But
you guys are just too plastered to be of any use to me.
Yeah, because the movies are shit.
Can't
We've got to
wait
wear a
to do
suit
it.
and throw bananas.
And we can
Say
talk
no.
about how the minions as
No.
characters
Listen,
are like,
I'll put it out.
Mm.
I just won't cut anything.
it is what it is.
So
Very
that's for that
good.
one.
Which, really, I don't cut a lot to begin with.
Yeah.
Because originally it was just I was too lazy. Now it's just funny.
Yeah.
We've actually had people comment on the fact of, I really love it when Toby's like, and put the theme of this in here now. I'm like, yep, done. And then nothing happens.
You just bluff every fucking time. I'm waiting for the one time you do it just to blow people's
And then they're
mind.
like, and it got to the point where he then inserted it himself because he knew you wouldn't do it. And I'm like, I don't know how to
I'm
make
usually
it
just
work for it.
YouTubing on my phone at the microphone and hoping it's good enough.
But it could be like
That's great.
Men in Black, but 5 or 6 times
But,
in a
but
row.
seriously, one
Yeah.
episode I'll do it like perfect. And everyone will be like, what is this?
We'll hire an editor just to confuse people. The thing about the minions is that they gravitate towards like the most evil person they can.
Do they?
Yeah, and then
Is that
everyone's like,
law?
where were they during
In
the
that time
40s? And they
period.
don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Is this law?
Yeah. Where were they on September
Why do you know that if you haven't
2001?
watched them yet?
Where were they? Were they on the plane?
What?
Or were they in the
Oh.
tower?
Yeah, there's one of them doing like the landing fucking paddles.
Oh, no.
Hey,
Banana.
you read The Boys, didn't you?
A little bit.
Did you get far enough for the 9/11 bit?
No, I googled it.
Yeah,
It's in
'cause
our
I
episode, in fact,
completely-
because I was like, hey, what's the go with this? And I googled it.
I
and
was
spoiled it.
rereading it, and I completely forgot that the whole bit in the TV show where they like try to save the plane and fuck off and leave everyone to die is 9/11.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they
'cause-
take out the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. Yeah, because I noticed that, because I'm like, this is way older than 2001. What the fuck? So I googled it. Kai, feel free to cut this out. But you won't. Where I got up to
I
in
was
the
getting
boys' comic...
distracted with pictures.
Yeah, she's blonde. That's what. The part I got up to is when the little tiny chick like blows herself up with that huge vibrator she has in her pussy.
Oh, little
On the
Nina.
plane. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the show.
Who's better? Is she based on Baby Doll? What is she? She's not Edna Mode.
No, she's just
older than-
Russian mobster.
Yeah, it's wild. Little lady.
She's not that small in the show.
Little lady fucking gave
I really like the show. Soldier Boy should win a Grammy.
Yeah, he was good.
They do such a good job at like just taking the piss out of how he's Captain America. Like, you know, in the Spider-Man movie, how Cap does like the videos for the school kids.
Mm.
He does ones as well, but like as soon as the camera cuts, he like lights a cigarette and like
I
calls everyone a fuckwit.
I like the one where it's like, you should never take drugs from strangers, and then he's immediately like, what am I talking about? I do that all the time.
Yeah, just shit like that.
Yeah,
He's very funny in it.
he's good. Because it's made by the people that made Supernatural, I believe.
It's made by Seth Rogen. Because he's the person who's doing the online sex webcam thing with the Scarlet Witch knockoff.
Cool.
And then she sings a song about loving monkeys or something.
He was in Pam and Tommy.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whenever anyone talks about Soldier Boy, my
You think
brain
about
just
the
goes,
song?
you!
Yeah.
Nah.
Because I haven't watched, I don't think I would enjoy The Boys. I think I would enjoy most of it, but they watch it at school.
It has a
And I really
crank-like
like
quality.
it. So every lunchtime I'm sitting there like eating my food,
So
and they're just like,
Crimson
"Oh, did you see that part
Countess.
where Soldier Boy?" I'm like,
It's funny that that's the song you were thinking of, because like I
Kiss Me Through the
haven't
Phone.
watched it either, but goddamn, I've seen a meme or two in my day. So when you're like, whenever I hear Soldier Boy, I think about a song, and my brain's like, Fab Five Freddy tells me everybody's fine. DJ Spin, and I said, Mom, and I'm like, fuck that, goddamn it. What else did I write down? I also watched a film,
Wait,
Okay.
Googling.
Yes.
What's the monkey song?
The Monkey song. What are you talking about?
That she sings.
He says, I sit here for
Blondie?
the facts.
No, the fucking Crimson Countess. Oh, Chimps Don't Cry.
That's a beautiful idea.
What?
That's the song she sings.
Okay, so I watched a movie called Attack of the Killer Donuts.
No.
It's not very great, but there's a cat in it, and I just have to tell you guys whether we're on air or not. There's a moment where this lady's having her cheat day, so she goes and gets the donuts, not knowing that they're tainted with zombie bullshit.
Oh.
Oh.
It's the donuts attack her. Spoilers. But she takes the box of donuts home for a cheat day. She puts on nice lingerie because she's excited. She's like a middle-aged, like older, big woman. She's excited to eat these donuts, right?
Mm.
And she says something to her cat, and the film just cuts to the cat, and it is like a For Real Friends, like fucking plush toy.
Oh.
And it is the worst special effect I've ever witnessed. And it's full of bad CGI of donuts with teeth. And
That's-
somehow the cat that has like a little puppet mouth that goes is by far the wildest thing I'd ever seen. I was fucking shocked.
What is worse?
It was like a
looking?
jump scare of just like weirdly bad effects. Just get stock footage of a cat.
What
It's
should
in one shot. It doesn't matter.
this cat
Yeah.
or the baby in American Sniper?
This fucking cat, dude.
Oh.
At least the baby in American Sniper kind of looked like a baby. This looked
Did it?
like a stuffed animal. This looked like
Yeah,
they
but-
went to Big W and
Toby, I don't
spent
think
$20.
they had any money.
They didn't. Oh.
Don't
$20
make fun of people for being
plushie.
poor.
The police officer in it is doing a Johnny Knoxville impression to the point where I'm like, this should be copyright infringement or something.
Yeah,
This
but
is
at least
wrong.
this movie came out.
It sure did.
You know, they could have spent $90 million on
On
fucking
Batgirl.
cat footage and it didn't come out.
Thank you for bringing it back around to Batgirl, because the only other thing I've done is I've been reading the Batgirls comic series.
Oh.
It's It's cool. I finished the first arc today. The story is good. Like, the way all the villains get interconnected is nice. The art's very stylized and cool. Colors are fucking rad. But all the things I wrote down are complaints. Alright, so in this Batgirl series, we see legacy Batgirl characters like Stephanie Brand, Cassandra Cain, and Barbara Gordon move in together and adventures ensue. I have some grievances to air out about it. In series like Power Girl, or No Man's Land, or Mr. Miracle, they give you like a paragraph to set the scene to sort of steer you in the right direction. You know how most issue ones or new story arcs will give you a quick update?
Mm.
You know,
Here's where you might know these characters.
yeah, Batgirls does not do that, and it suffers from way too entwined into a bunch of other event books that are shit syndrome.
Oh.
Is a phrase I'm coining. To truly show up to this run so far, you need to have read Future State stuff to understand the Magistrate and Anti-Oracle and what have yous. That's 54 issues right there. And that does not include spin-offs in universe like Future State Gotham or Wonder Girl. You know, and you may need some knowledge of who Oracle is.
A bit.
Yeah. Then you need to have trudged through Fear State. That's another 27 issues you need to read that leads up to the clock tower being blown up. Alright? And all this could have been helped out with just a little more setup at the start of the series.
You don't need to do that. Like, just buy it all.
It feels very gatekeeping-y. Because, like, it's an issue 1 with a new title, written by a woman, full of women characters, so you'd expect it to be like a nice entry point for
Girls.
Yeah, for ladies to attend a comic book.
Mm.
But it is so gatekeeping. It expects you to have read the last, 2-3 years of, every DC book to be like, oh, I get that reference. Oh, that makes sense. Because it just, blindly throws you in, mid...
No, don't worry about it.
Mid-crisis. Yeah, it's going to get a crisis, and none of it's going to matter. That's usually how it goes.
Oh, no.
The other thing you have to have background knowledge of, Shrek 1.
Wait, what?
Why?
That's right.
Why?
Alright, so, let's see. There's a fun, chaotic moment in which Steph and Cass take down a group of crooks and steal their car.
Yeah.
It's a fun car, and it's great, but the thing is, there's a cassette tape stuck in the tape deck, and in an early issue, they described the song on repeat.
Oh, I remember this.
Because I asked you this. About, it's the song from the movie with the green guy. Okay?
The mask.
That's
what
where
my
Toby
fucking
went.
brain
No,
did.
I'm taking the piss. Obviously, that would be Shrek.
Well, it's Shrek, so I mentioned it already.
No shit.
Meg,
What
name a movie
is
with a green
from-
guy in it? Go.
I said the Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but out of all of these
No.
examples, Shrek is the only one that you could hear
Muppets
a
movie?
song and go, that's from
I
that
know.
movie.
You think Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
No one on earth heard a song and
What was
goes,
something
God, I
different?
missed the mask.
Rainbow Connection.
That would be wild that these biker gang have that stuck in their car.
You saying that they don't?
They don't. But yeah, I like the idea of,
I feel
Maybe
like Rainbow
it was,
Connection makes more sense than, hey, now I'm an all-star.
No, Kai's right about the Hulk. What if it is Immigrant Song, Led Zeppelin?
oh, that'd be rad.
Oh.
But my brain sees them driving down, getting airborne over the hill and, driving around like fucking teenage girls to, the song from Mask. This is a
There's
commercial.
no song yet.
Edit it out. Edit it in. Yeah, but that's what I pictured. And 3 issues later,
And then we just put out... we put out
take
a
my
50
ad out and put the song in.
No, we do a 50-minute show with just the ad.
Nah, just put the Mask on, audio only in full.
Son of
In
a...
the episode.
Alright, so it's gonna be a blank recording with me wearing a mask.
No, the film. Just straight up rip the film, torrent it, convert it to MP3, dump it in.
Okay.
Let us know if you want that, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, my brain sees them driving down the street, and I can almost hear the bouncing drums and trumpet of Hey, Pachuco from 1994's The Mask. But no, in a later issue, they reference All-Star by Smash Mouth, and I realised I guessed the wrong movie, and it fucking made me sad.
You're the only one on earth who gets the wrong movie.
Check it out, there's another green guy in it you weren't even ready for, my son.
Oh.
I'm not even kidding, brother. I took a photo of it. Look at this in the last bit of the story arc. Who's that, Meg?
Wait, what? What?
Mr. Cola.
That's Piccolo.
It's fucking Piccolo, the other green guy.
So were they singing Rock the Dragon?
See, that could have been funny. Could have been fucking sick.
I'm still going Rainbow Connection.
Alright.
But what if when they said green guy, they meant the really, really bad live-action Dragon Ball Evolution?
Evolution? Let's watch that for an episode. I don't have any goddamn context.
Oh, the guy
Maybe
who
that
plays
makes it better.
Goku's from something that we...
From California.
No. Do you know what else is a stupid comic book thing for this time?
Yeah?
Have you seen who Thomas Wayne, like Flashpoint Batman's Robin is?
No, I've seen he's got a Robin now, but what do we got?
Dexter Dent. Harvey Dent's baby boy.
The boy from the
He
laboratory?
looks
Not
like
even
he's...
son, it's baby boy.
No, he looks like 7.
Yeah, he did. He looked really cool. Like,
I'm pretty
cool.
sure there's like
Small.
twins.
Small and kid.
But Dexter
Yeah.
Dent,
But cool.
you know that thing that never existed before?
Yeah.
In a timeline where Bruce dies and Thomas is Batman and Martha's Joker, Two-Face is the judge.
Look me in
And he
the eye
has
and
children.
tell me a son Dent is not better than Duella Dent. Come on. Joker's daughter is...
Yeah,
fucking
but I don't
worse.
want to see... he looks like a little nerdy boy.
He does. He looks like Dexter's Laboratory.
It's not cool. He looks like Engine.
But I
What's
do
it
like the
called?
Batgirl's run. It just... It make you have to Google a lot to
Oh,
show
wow.
up to this book.
Hmm.
But yeah. Speaking
Little
of
preparation.
Batgirls...
Oh, it's obviously Justin Chatwin.
Have you been looking at all the gameplay trailers and stuff for Gotham Knights?
Yeah.
Since our last episode, they dropped the Red Hood trailer.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that.
That was just like either this morning or yesterday morning. And Saints Row's like
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's coming. It's
Like not
gonna be fun
Tuesday, the
one.
one after.
Yeah.
We definitely know this guy from something. Like his whole fucking head is familiar, but it's not popping up. So it must be something really shit that only we would know.
I love shit films that we've seen.
He plays Kent in Boneyard Canteen.
There's a character in Attack of the Killer Donuts. I'm like, I recognise her from something, so I check IMDb.
It's
She's
the team jostled by Whitney in Smallville
jostled by Whitney.
in 2 episodes.
Wait,
He gets jostled for 2 whole episodes. Oh my god, poor guy. He's stumbling hard.
It's pretty rough, actually.
Fucking hell, he's rolling downstairs and shit.
That's all you sit there and watch is just this guy falling downstairs for 2
Do you remember
episodes.
that bit
I
in
mean, I
fucking...
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why
when,
not?
well, everyone at this table has seen Kung Pao. And I'm pretty sure there's a moment where they throw a baby down a hill and it's like 3 minutes long.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, that's
definitely
when they
falls
at
down.
night time.
Yeah.
He breaks into
But
the
then it's like daytime when he lands.
Yeah.
I remember. That movie's fucking... Okay.
Right.
You know the other movie that guy made is like Star Wars, but they're all just thumbs?
Thumble.
I'm not even fucking kidding.
Oh, no.
Oh, fuck's sake. He's definitely from something, but I just can't find it.
Well, I'm looking up that thumb movie now, so... Thumb Star Wars? I don't know.
I see. I went with Star Wars Thumb. It's called Thumb Wars.
It looks fucking ridiculous, mate.
Look at Leia.
She's got little, like, cinnamon buns on her head.
Yeah.
Or Duties.
Or
Or
duties.
duties, yeah.
Sideways duty.
Did he do Bat Thumb?
I
Or
know.
is that fake?
I hope you did.
Is his name Steve?
Odenkirk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe he did.
Oh, no.
In
That's what the next one will
Gotham
be about.
City.
That's fucking not worth the pun. I don't like it.
I approve.
No, it's a TV short, apparently. But so it's the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, cool.
I approve.
Good stuff.
I don't like it.
What else? What else have you been doing? You read a comic?
Have you heard the new Rammstein song? I
No.
don't speak German, so I don't know if this is the correct pronunciation, but I think it's called Dicky Titten.
Okay.
And you would like the lyrics.
I can imagine. I don't speak German either, but I can imagine. No, I've
We'll
mostly
do
been
that now.
watching the Gorillaz' new music video and getting excited
For what?
for whatever's to come.
We've been
It's an aftermath music
We're
video for
excited.
this album that's not even announced yet. And I'm like, what happened?
we're excited to see Electric Callboy.
Yeah.
They're
In
fun.
December.
Do you like the new song Fuckboy?
I don't know.
Everybody thinks that he's just a fuckboy.
I'm not a fuckboy no more, no.
That's not how it goes.
Meg's getting fucking copyright stricken.
No, I had to change it, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did it on purpose, guys.
100%.
Are you excited for Daredevil's yellow costume?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the She-Hulk?
Do you know what bit annoys me about it? I think it looks good.
Is it what a fucking limp wrist the Hulk is now?
Oh,
That's what
no,
everyone-
because I don't give a fuck about the Hulk.
I've seen so many
He's
people
shit.
complain about it. I'm like, yeah, but how fun is it for him to just like scream and like break a fridge? Who cares?
Yeah, like
It's
the
not
Hulk
that impressive
sucks.
after 7 movies.
He's not a good character anyway, but
What about
I
when-
get that
Yeah.
she did it years and years and years and years before,
Deadpool.
but don't make her break the fourth wall.
No, she's gonna.
No, because it makes... She is. It's in the fucking trailer.
I like the idea of her and Deadpool just doing commentary tracks. Like,
yeah, but it
over
makes
movies
no
we're
sense
watching.
for her to do it in this because, you know, the comics are kind of nice and,
So
you know,
it's
especially back then. It's not like the MCU has been... Well, I suppose some movies are kind of funny, but it doesn't fit. The only person that it makes sense is Deadpool.
I don't know,
Unless
man.
they're
I
gonna
feel like the
bring Deadpool
MCU's
into it
kind
more.
of like broken at this point.
Yeah, people
Like it doesn't have
given
any
up
strict
on it.
rules. Yeah, it's a little bit.
Everyone
scrambly
said
after
Thor was
Endgame.
shit. It was really good.
I saw it. I thought it was cool.
I
I
don't
wanted
think it's
to.
bad at all.
I wanted to cement a Thor hammer into my driveway, and Kai said that's super dangerous.
And even Doctor
That's
Strange
because
wasn't
Kaya
that
knows
bad.
Kaya will hurt herself.
Oh.
Don't touch it.
Doctor Strange
I
wasn't
don't
bad, but
blame
they
you.
hyped up the whole multiverse thing too much, and then when they go to 2 places and one of them only has Doctor Strange, like, that let everybody down. They should have just shut the fuck up,
Overhyped.
and then it wouldn't have done that. Like, they put that shit on Disney Plus, like, immediately. Same with Lightyear. I'm pretty sure it's still at the cinema. And it's
They put it on the
Yeah,
streaming
they put it on
service
the
because it wasn't making its
Yeah, because
money.
it was shit, and it was always going to be shit.
Yeah, they should have done Woody's Roundup.
Oh.
And even Miss Marvel, I thought it was shit. But She-Hulk looks good. Iron Groot's probably good.
I
I
think
wanna
that's
watch
gonna. I think that would be the most infuriating one because that's just gonna be like Olaf shorts. So like that's gonna be nothing. He farts out a
No,
leaf and a
Rocket's
bunch
in
of
it.
dudes eat it.
Yeah, that's one bit.
Yeah.
But what else is
What's wrong with
coming
that?
up?
He's just Groot.
Tell us about this new Mortal Kombat animated film.
Oh, I got no idea. I only watched it before. It's about Kenshi. He's blind. He has a sword.
Has he been in any of the games in a while?
10 or 11?
Because I remember him in either Armageddon or Oblivion.
Armageddon.
Armageddon or Eurogeddon.
Well,
Armageddon.
his first one was Deadly Alliance.
Because there's a bit, when the cups
Yeah.
spin around and you gotta like pick the right one, where like every character's like the animation's them trying to follow it, and if you do it as him, he's listening for the cup.
Ooh.
Like, that's pretty impressive.
Well, he's blind.
Yeah, but the fact that they bothered to give him a separate animation to every other Universal animation, I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah, he was in 10 last, but his corpse is in the crypt in 11, and you steal his hat.
I remember that. I remember all the weird bodies in the crypt. That was a good crypt.
Yeah, I like the crypt. That's fun.
Are you excited for a new...
When do we get the new live action movie? Because that was okay-ish.
That
Mortal
was cool.
Kombat.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I really hope they don't make John Wick Kenshi like that fan art I just seen. The only thing I guess that's confirmed about it is Johnny Cage. Who should be Johnny Cage?
The Miz.
Ryan Reynolds.
That's what they think it is.
That'd be cool, actually.
It would make sense.
Well, he is like...
He's got the same, like, bullshit charisma. But he's also been in, like, what, a dozen action movies too? Like, it makes sense. He's in
Yeah.
Deadpool. He's in Detective Pikachu.
You laugh, but that movie was way better than it had any business being.
Hey,
Have you seen
I'm
it?
keen for
No.
Pokemon.
Oh, man.
I should watch
Except for the fact...
The Legendaries.
Yeah, why does he have wheels?
Why'd they give him wheels? He just runs around them like an idiot.
However...
Oh my god. Cinnamon bun dog?
Yeah, the dog made of
Bread?
bread's good. I like new
Yeah.
Wooper.
Mm.
And I liked the ice whale. The whole thing about doing the powers is dumb, I guess.
Yeah,
Like the upgraded attack. Because it's like Eevee and it's like... It gets like... a blue hat and it does a water attack. It's like, just give it the fucking...
No, it's pretty wild because there's an item in game that's been around for a while that's called... It's like Balloon. And if you give it to a Pokemon, like, it negates ground type moves because it does the levitation ability. So you put that bitch on a Shedinja. You make Shedinja do the glass ornament crap to make him a lightning type. Now it's invincible.
Oh.
Because that can only be harmed by super effective moves. That's the whole gimmick of Shedinja. And if it can't be affected by the moves, wiped. That's right.
Shut up.
I'm just saying, man,
However,
every Pokemon game, they bring out a new gimmick and they never commit to it. Like, they don't do Mega Evolutions. They don't do big.
The only thing that's going to annoy me about it...
That's the one.
I really liked in the last, like, Sword and Shield, the customization, I guess, you had of your character. But because in this one you're like a student, you have to wear school uniform. You can just change which uniform it is.
That's
and
even
then get
weirder.
accessories.
You can't change your clothes, but you can change what school you go to. What the fuck?
No, like it's like you can have a blazer or the short sleeve
And you can
shirt.
have summer or winter uniform.
Yeah, but then you can just do accessories.
But
one thing I will give it to them, because they should have done this years and years and years ago, the pre-order did sell out at our local sort of GameStop equivalent. But you could buy a box, like a steel case, that had both of them in it. Like, why didn't they always do that? Because, like, we're going to buy both. Because I know I've one, Meg has one. You and me did that the entire childhood.
yeah, that was the whole thing.
Like, they should have always done that. But yeah, like, pre-orders sold out, we'll just buy them separate. Don't even know if it saved you money, but it's just like the convenience.
I like doing pre-orders with a nice bonus in them because it, you know.
Saints Row is the next thing that comes out.
I'm very excited for it. My hype has slowly been building because I was nervous about it, but as it goes, I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm keen for Pokemon, but that isn't till November.
Yeah, that
Yeah, Saints Row is like the end of
those
this month.
motorbike legendaries fucking suck.
They look cool when they're not a motorbike.
Yeah, they got to take them wheels off.
The
It's
purple one
ridiculous.
doesn't have legs.
Oh no.
It has like jets.
Meg, you like a Harry Potter film?
Sometimes.
You like a Lego?
You've been told.
I like a Lego.
So, some fucking dude. Do you remember when we did Bionicles and I said they were going to release that Knights Castle because the vote system was bullshit and rigged from the start?
Yeah.
Some dude ordered that because it did get confirmed and announced. Someone ordered it from the Lego shop, and it's not what arrived.
Oh.
What arrived was an unannounced, unseen, unleaked, beautiful rendition of the Hogwarts Express.
Oh! Oh, wow.
But why
That just
isn't
arrived at his
hanging?
house
Far
Why?
out.
because they sent the wrong thing.
How would
Oh.
you feel? You'd just be
But
like,
is
oh,
this, like,
I got a new
announced?
thing.
No,
Yeah,
well, I mean,
exciting.
it's announced
Like,
now.
no one
That looks
had
cool,
seen
eh?
it previously, and he posted it online and was like,
Hey,
I got these.
WTF?
Yeah.
Hey, Lego, you sent me a set that's like $200 more expensive than you were supposed to, dude.
No takesies backsies.
Yeah, and it has like 20 minifigures in it. Before of them are Harry.
Oh.
There's young Harry, middle of the movie's Harry, and like the ending Harry.
It's just
But then
different
like old
colours.
Harry from right at the end.
Well, when
No, they
you
changed leg heights because
Oh.
there's like junior leg that
Oh,
Penguin
yeah,
used to
yeah.
have, and then there's like a middle one now
Ah.
where you got hips but no knees.
when you
Oh.
say that there's like 4 of them are Harrys, I'm
That
immediately
literally-
like, I don't care. But then when you explained like they're the ages of him through being at Hogwarts, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Well, it'd be weird if you just straight up had 4 like weird clones.
No, I just
That'd be
assumed it
dope.
was Harry and like
You just need
one in
different
his
hairs.
cloak and one in like just the jumper.
It's pretty
and-
cool, man. All the little cabins have like lights in them. And stuff.
Ah.
It looks very cool.
Comes out at the start of October.
I was kind of
don't know.
excited for that. I like.
I
that
wasn't
trailer.
until I seen what the gameplay might be, and it's shit.
No
Same
game,
day,
no dolls.
LOL comes out.
The fucking dolls.
Yeah. And end of that month is Gotham Knights. I want the statue, but I don't have a disc drive on my PS5.
Yeah.
And then God of War November.
We spoke about that.
Goat
Last week.
Simulator 3 comes with a goat plushie,
That's hilarious. They did do Goat Simulator too.
didn't they?
No.
Cool.
That's great. I love when people do that.
Well, they had the first one, and then they had like a bunch of DLCs, so it's kind of like you had two.
No.
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 Don't,
So wait, does
don't
that mean-
stress it.
Yeah.
Does that mean that we're going to get, like, GTA 18?
We're not getting another fucking GTA. Who are you kidding?
No,
It's
we
got a
are, and it's
lady
going
in
to be, yeah, a brother and sister that's set in two different timelines.
What? I was told they were like Bonnie and Clyde. I don't want them to be fucking if they're brothers.
They're not.
One of them's a
Brother
girl.
and sister.
Look, it's never coming out. They're just going to do GTA 5 over and over again until the sun goes out.
I mean, if you're going to keep buying it, I'll keep selling it.
Who's still buying it? It was free with the PS5.
If you're going to keep buying it.
No, they're not
They're
buying the
gonna
game.
keep
It's the same,
selling it.
like, 7 or 8 people spending thousands of dollars on bonus shit.
Mm.
Fucking online. How do you feel about the new Skate game being online free to play?
Skate 4.
Well, it's called Skate.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, where
But then again, that's kind of bad because I don't understand how free-to-play games last.
Well, it's going to be like Fall Guys, where you just pay for, like, character
Costumes.
skins and shit. You'll pay for your nice Volcom shirt.
And your boards.
Yeah.
Fall Guys is fun.
Fall Guys pisses me the fuck off.
It really does.
There's a
That's
report
me.
players button, but there's not a report, oh, this map fucking sucks, I hate your seesaws button. They did one of those.
Mm.
Ridiculous.
Toby doesn't like those things.
Send them
I
a
don't like
strongly
online
worded letter.
I'm like, where's the story? Where's the beauty and innocence? It's ridiculous. Everyone's just fat running around like a jelly bean.
Nice.
Have you played it?
No.
We'll have to play it after we finish recording.
That's pretty great.
Meg will enjoy it because it's just dopey fun.
My man's a mushroom, but
Yeah.
Toby keeps changing his
I always
outfit.
change it.
Oh,
He's a little skeleton, yeah.
oh cool. I like a little
Ooh.
skeleton.
So you're playing the Star Wars Lego game at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meg wanted to play it and we got her a nice pink controller.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
I got the hot pink one.
I have officially, like, wrapped up playing Fallout 4.
Good.
I ran into my neighbours again. And that was heartbreaking for me.
What do you
Oh.
mean? Like
What do
the
you
neighbours
mean?
from before the bomb.
Yeah, so there's, like... I
The
don't know how
fact
to...
that you knew they were your neighbours as well.
No, because I had to Google it, because I didn't talk to them in the original, like, at the start of the game.
Oh.
I just ran for the vault, because they're like, oh, bombs are coming. I'm not going to fucking ask fucking Clyde across the road what he's doing. I've got places to be. I got to save my kid.
Yep.
Who you
But-
ended up shooting later anyway.
Fuck him! I killed him with the gun that killed my husband.
Oh.
Kind
Golly.
of justice. Kind of. No, but
Close enough. Like,
so there's like these random encounters between areas and quests and what have you, where just like stuff can happen.
mm.
Like the robot that still thinks the war's going on and is like checking to make sure you're not Chinese.
Yeah.
Ah.
And you can tell him to get fucked, and he's like, "That is American colloquialisms. Have a good day, sir." And it's like, "Oh, okay, cool." No, but there's one where a bunch of like, you know, the feral like radiated zombie people, the ghouls, they run at you, and you just kill them. But they've all got names,
Mm.
and those names are the corresponding people that were in the same
Good.
cul-de-sac that you lived on that didn't go in the vault.
Well,
Mm.
they
So
should
they're all
have
the
put in
ones that-
fucking vault so you get what you get.
That's right.
You
Um,
get... No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry.
You get what you get. You don't get upset.
Yeah,
No.
She was
Oh.
going to sing the lyrics to the hit song Divine Indigestion by Hortopsy.
Oh, I thought she was going to do "That's What You Get" by Paramore. Meg's all over the map, ladies and future boys. So that's like one of those rare occurrences. Some people will play the whole game, never see it, never know about it. But I've been playing so long now that repeated. I'm
Oh.
like, I've killed these people before.
I recognize the name.
These are dead men.
I'm dealing with ghosts.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, I've
dealing
just
with
run
ghosts.
this game so dry now. Like, I'm out of things to do. Everyone bitches about Preston. Every time you go near him, he's like, oh, another settlement needs your help. He hasn't spoke to me in months. I'm out of settlements, brother. I got nothing.
You need a new game.
Yeah. Fuck the Brotherhood of Steel. I said it. Racists, kind of.
Oh.
If a robot has consciousness and they look like a fella, you shouldn't kill them because they seem to fear death. And
Oh.
and what you're doing by killing all the synthetic people is dangerously close to an ethnic cleansing.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck how cool their power armor is. They're kind of villains.
No, we like the cats.
Yeah, the Atom Cat's cool, man. They're just kicking it, building hot rod fucking body armor. Wearing sunnies, don't give a fuck.
Nice.
They're the boys. Yeah, I do need it. I need a new video game, but Saints Row is, like you said, like another work week away. So.
Mm.
Are you excited for it? Or are you still like a little trepidatious?
I'm keen for it. Because I want a game to play, even though I'm still doing Elden Ring and we're doing Lego Star Wars and I'm playing Crash Bandicoot as well.
I hate that we're never going to get a Crash Bandicoot 5.
That's because you whinge too much about it being hard.
No, because it fell into the dumpster with Tony Hawk 3 and 4 because Activision's shit.
Mm.
They bought all the like little teams that do all the development for those games and said, you guys should work on the Diablo app that has no star reviews. Yeah, that sucks.
So maybe they're going to fix it.
They should. They should stop being ran by, like, sex pests and they should, like, make games. But somehow that's too much to ask for a game company.
People don't even like games anymore.
They make it hard. They really do. Yeah, that's cool stuff. And I think that's the end of the episode.
That's it.
We got a show made Fall Guys.
Hey, we can get that for free too.
That's right.
Very good.
Okay. Stay tuned and subscribe because there will be like content next week, hopefully.
Nah, we'll just keep doing this.
We're gonna ride this
forever.
train until they release a new Grand Theft Auto. This podcast is now a hunger strike of entertainment. And on that note, I've been joined by our producer Kyle.
Hi, I've been present.
I've been joined by Mr. White Collar.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be happy to know there's some LA Ice cans in the fridge.
Oh, I would have
Hoorah.
taken one. I took this innocent Sprite.
And maybe
That's
Chikatilo's
called
making
ice.
What does that mean?
That's
What?
okay, because Toby doesn't like the Sprite anymore, because it's not flavoured right.
They changed.
And it's innocent, so he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
No, he only likes
I didn't want to
Sprite.
bust open that pure innocent little fella there. Yeah.
Well, look at them compared.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much going on here, and he's just so innocent.
These import Mountain Dews look like a fucking like a real LSD trip.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
not innocent at all.
No, absolute dog.
Non-Venus.
All right. Thanks for listening. Remember to rate, review, subscribe, do all the things, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Class dismissed. That's cool.
And you can...